Hello and welcome to Top Deck, the series where we take a look at some of the leading TCG deck lists from the current metagame. So today we have Conor Zhou's first place deck list from the Brotherhood regional that took place over the last weekend. So let's go through the deck first and then we'll get comments from Conor. So we have triple Ash Blossom, triple Snow, double Hat Tricker, one Damage Juggler and one Trick Clown, triple Lone Fire Blossom, triple Scorpio, one Cobra, triple Raiden, triple Solitaire, triple Mizuki, double Unizombie, one Spirit Monster and one Gozuki, triple Wolf, one Goblinberg, one Thousand Blades, one Giant Rex, and one Garnet, triple Brilliant Fusion, triple Charge, triple Left Arm, triple Desires, and then Solar Recharge is back in the main at 3, double Godsark, Rota, Soul Charge, Grass, Monster Reborn, Foolish, and Upstart. For the extra, one Seraphonite, Black Rose, Michael, double Omega, one Invoker, one Dweller, one Minerva, one Tornado, Baguska, Utopia package, then Mrs. Radiant, Curious, and Borrowload. For the side deck, triple Veiler, triple Chaos Hunter, triple Magical Spring, triple Dimensional Barrier, and a triple Evenly Matched. So, mostly fairly standard. We don't see that many people playing Magical Spring in the side, and the main, you can see the major changes dropping the Dino Engine, going back to triple Solar Recharge with the triple, with just having so many Lightsworn targets in the deck, and then we've got the nice Perform Mage package in here as well, which helps out the deck a little bit. So let's get the comments from Conor. Unfortunately, he had a bit of a cold, so he wasn't able to come on for an interview, so I've just got his comments as he sent them in. So this is what he said. I felt that this deck was the best deck for the event, as I was expecting a lot of people to be running Pendulum Magicians, and not many people to be expecting 60-card Lightsworn. You get quite a few free wins from people who don't know how to play against the deck, who use their interrupts on you at the wrong time, and things like that. It has the highest ceiling in the meta, and I really enjoyed playing it at this event. So his matchups were round 1, he beat True Draco 2-1, round 2, another True Draco, but this time a Metal Foe variant, he beat them 2-1, round 3, Trickstar, he 2-1 them, round 4, Pendulum, he 2-1 them, round 5, 60-card Lightsworn Mirror Match, 2-1 them, round 6, a True Draco 2-1 them, and round 7, Trickstar 2-1 them, so won every single match 2-1. He says the Perform Mages performed well, and he would definitely play them again. Hat Tricker is really useful for making Curious, and it means that when you play Brilliant Fusion, you have the option to either get the Light Monster or an Earth Monster, depending on what you're trying to make. He never drew Magical Spring from the side deck when he did side it in, but on paper he thinks it's really good. Then I asked him a bit about the changes, dropping the Dinosaur Engine and things. He said that the Dino Engine was kind of bricky because everyone knew about it, it lost its surprise factor, so it didn't really help out as much, so he just wanted to play a much more consistent build, which is why he put back the triple Solar Recharge to get rid of the Dead Wolves, and he thought that maximizing on the Lightsworn engine of 3 Raiden and 3 Wolf worked with this really well. He mainly built the deck and the main and the extra deck for dealing with Pendulum and the Mirror Match. Given that Iris Magician was banned, he didn't need to see any reason to play an out to back row in the main or in the side. So you can see we've got no Twin Twisters or Cosmic Cyclones in here. Basically his only out is Tornado Dragon or baiting back row, really. And he said that Tornado Dragon was usually enough to deal with back row. There are quite a lot of cards that you can easily bait out, like Strike, and if they flip a Floodgate like Skill Drain, you make Tornado Dragon use its effect and then chain Snow to banish it, and that way Tornado Dragon won't be on the field when it resolves, so Skill Drain is unable to negate it. So that way you can basically deal with major Floodgates and issues, just because of the main decked engine that you have established with Snow in the deck, which is really cool to see. And apart from that, no other major comments on the deck. So everything here does look pretty standard, apart from, we said the Dino Engine switch up. Zombie Engine still seems to be performing really strongly, because being able to get a live Spirit Master with a Snow is sort of like unfair advantage in a sense, and the fact that you can turbo out your Omegas if you get a good hand just alleviates some issues. We don't see the Scarlight or anything because generally Omega tends to deal with problems It tends to set up a stun aspect enough. And everything else in the deck can deal with the problems, like Snow can deal with most of the issues that you're going to face up against, and otherwise you have like the Utopia package and Borolo to deal with any major issues, plus having the access to things like Michael and Black Rose, just to like take apart boards, seems really solid. You can see that we don't have any Ghost Ogres in here. He's opted to go with Veiler instead, which we see a lot of back and forth about this, so personally I used to like Veiler more, now I like Ghost Ogre at the moment, but Veiler has a lot of utility against rogue matchups as well, and that's kind of what you would expect when you go into Brotherhood. You expect to face a lot of rogue, but then he did go up against pretty much just meta in all of his matchups that you heard. He was True Draco, Trixar, and Pendulum, and Lightsworn, so that's all fairly standard meta where maybe Veiler can come in against some of those, and Ghost Ogre probably wouldn't do significantly better against some of those. So maybe this was the right choice for the setup, and it looks like everything else seemed to work out well for him when he saw it. So that's been it for Conor Zhou's first place deck list. He just wants to make shoutouts to Alex Robertson for helping build the deck, Team Therio for working on it too, and also shoutouts to KCJ. Thanks for watching this video. If you got any comments or suggestions, you know what to do. Thanks for watching this episode of Top Deck. If you have any comments or suggestions that you would like to make, leave them in the comment section down below. Check out the description for details of how you can get involved in this series. You can enter by voice interview, or instead you could just send all of your information over Facebook Messenger. Anything like that will be absolutely fine. If you want to see anything in particular from the upcoming series, then be sure to get in touch, and I'll see you guys in the next video.